Hello guys, it's Goran from 78 Midnight House. Nice to be back. Nice to see. I'm just looking at a camera, but nice to see you here. If you're watching this, so by the title of the video, you'll probably know what I'm about to talk in this video. So a few days now. It's been 2 weeks. I got a client and I did reading for them and everything, and the reading finished, which was fine, that's okay. And then the next day I got a call again from a client, and it was a different name and everything, but it turned out it was the same person who changed their name and called back. And since I'm not able to see the previous conversations I had with this person, I just did a reading, and that was it. And after the reading, or towards the end of the reading, this person started telling me that they had a reading the day before, which was like, okay, I'm not a psychic, I'm not a mind reader, so I don't know if you're the same person. And definitely if you present yourself as a different person, which in hindsight I actually did get a card that was not meant for them but for me, which indicated that there was something screwy going around there energetically and just within the reading. So, but I neglected that, which I shouldn't, but so I did the reading, and this person started talking that it was not good, that it was completely different from the last reading that I did for this person, and it was a love reading actually. And without getting into any details or revealing any information, it was basically about a relationship and bettering the relationship, or the potential of the relationship that the relationship had in that moment, and that was okay. I did reading and everything, and basically some things were different, yes, but in the sense that the things happened. I mean, I should have thought this through before I started filming, but basically how I view things, and I know many people view things the same way, is if you do reading 5 times in a single day, each and every time you will have something different in that reading, because it will change every single second, every single minute, every single hour, so you can't expect to have the same reading, which is okay. And like, if you don't know that, that's fine, and I tried to kind of explain that. And this person, without telling any information, was just not receiving that very well. I think she expected to get the exact same reading she did the day before, and everything would turn out perfect. And the first day, the questions in the second day were meant to be the same questions as the day before, but she kind of wailed it in a different way. So however you turn the question, it still had the both readings had the same essence. When I look back at it, when I read through the readings, because I went through the readings, I wanted to know where I went wrong, but there was the same kind of essence, but some things shifted. And you can see that according to the first reading and to the second reading, certain things shifted as we talked about them, and as we did certain things, or I advised certain things and she thought about them, and those things changed in the reading. And even though either consciously or unconsciously she did that, she didn't want to recognize it, didn't want to acknowledge it. So that turned out to be a a fun experience, let's say. It was the first time that I got called a fake, and after explaining the things that I'm talking about here, she started to like name calling and stuff, and like if you're not satisfied, that's fine. If you didn't like the reading, tell me, or leave a review, whatever. I don't mind. If you, I know that I'm not going to be a good reader for everyone, and that's absolutely fine with me. So after the name calling started, I decided to just end the conversation. What time am I? Oh, 5 minutes. Okay, I won't rumble. Bloody God. English again. Trouble with the English. I'm just really giggly after I started filming the first videos. It's just gone nuts. So basically, after the name calling started, which I found kind of funny, and yeah, so I ended the chat. She still left a negative review, which I was like, I don't care. But yeah, so that was the first time that I experienced that, and I found it really interesting, and it actually inspired me to make this, and this has a particular reason, this video, and the reason is I want to encourage other readers who might see this, or you have a platform and you can voice out things to other people, to a public. I really want to encourage everyone to put as much information on these spiritual, tarot, whatever other things that we do that are not very popular, let's say that way, or mainstream. I know there is like a huge tarot community now. Like every single day you see someone new, and it's getting really mainstream and really known, and that's amazing. But there is still so much that we haven't talked about, or things we haven't said, and I feel that we can all collectively do that. Oh, bloody hell. We can all collectively do that, and first things I think would be to express our own practice. If we are a public reader, or a professional reader, or just someone who does readings on the side and we enjoy that, express how we practice, what is our type of reading, what things we do, what things we don't do, and kind of I would say spoilers of the reading like this. Every reading is going to be different. You can't change that, you can't affect that. Yes, you can. Actually, you can affect that. I mean, every reading is going to have a different nuance added to it from the previous. Whether you take something from the previous reading or not, life happens. People happen, you experience things, so it's natural to have a different reading every single time, because you're experiencing different things. You had another day to experience something, to learn something, and the other day you get reading. Of course that is going to show up, because you're going to have that bit of enlightenment and in your life, basically. So yeah, that's the ramble that I want. Rumble. What the fuck? I can't speak. What's the word? Ramble? Is it ramble? I think it is. So the chat that I wanted to express, story time. I don't know what I'm going to present this as, but yeah, so that's it. That's my experience, and I encourage everyone who is out there, who's watching this, to give out as much information as we can possibly about the practice we have, and that we see other people have, that and just the whole spectrum of the community, to just teach people who don't know about things like this, and how they work, and how we view them, how we use them, things like that. So I'm wishing everyone a great rest of the day. Have fun, enjoy, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye guys.